It is Garage Talk, all sports. Out the gates, hit that button for the subscribe. Hit that button for those alerts, because y'all know y'all need to get in on this. Quit playing around, man. Sports is too lit. And I know y'all got y'all little opinions, and I'll voice them for you. Because we get it popping. It's all sports, and it's really all opinions. The show has always been about that. Now let's go ahead and get it in. It's been a little bit longer than what I wanted to do for this and what I anticipated. Look at me knocking stuff down. It's been a little bit, and I'm gonna roll with it, man. I don't even care. But it's been a little bit longer than I anticipated and I want to do for this. I wanted to get the right away reaction for you guys and let you know straight out the gates. What I'm talking about is the fight that we just recently had with Garcia and Davis. Tank, I'll put a name on him, versus Pretty Boy. And he had the hands. Low key, I had him for the pick, but we'll get into that. So straight into it. The night of, hopefully y'all got to catch it live. Drop that bread on the pay-per-view event. I had to do it because I really like this fight. This is one I wanted to see since Wilder and Fury. But getting into it, I felt the energy. The night was electrifying. Had all the superstars there pulling up. Everyone's in the crowd. The lead-up fights, they were okay. The one straight before the main event was a good knockout. But ultimately, it was good energy and it was good box office for boxing, period. Now, I kind of want to go ahead and get it first straight into it. They're both warriors. They're both boxers. If you have to get into that ring, you're taking chances. Go look up some highlight knockouts and then go put on a pair of gloves and then go take the chance. So I tip my hat to both boxers. That's out the gates. That's the first thing I had to say. And number two, for anyone who's saying that the fight was rigged or they're not happy with the outcome of the fight because it wasn't a head or a face shot knockout, I really don't care. I highly encourage you to go back, watch the punch in slow-mo a few more times if you must, 2, 3. I really don't care. Then after that, tell yourself, all right, yeah, it was a good fight. I gotta tip my hat to this gentleman, because if you look at the punch, it's a nice landed kidney shot, ripple reaction. All right, you take one of those to the kidney, and when someone's telling you to get up, all right, you get up. Get up, let me see it, period. I liked the way that fight ended. I liked the outcome. Who thought a body shot was going to be what ended the spectacular fight that we all wanted? And that's what I have down. That's why I tip my hat to those gentlemen. At the top of the game, they gave us the fight that we wanted as a fan. Boxers don't always do that. As good as they are, they know that they can take some W's, and they know when it's a chance to take that L. Garcia took that chance to take that L. So did Tank. A lot of people are like, well, I had Tank anyways. If you even just look at him, or if you look at the way they fight, I don't give a damn, bro. Look at the second round, I think it was, before Garcia got knocked down that first time. He had some nice setups that he was starting to get on Tank. For a moment there, I'll be honest with you, I had money on it. Knockout, second round, Garcia, because he said he was going to do it and it was going to pay me out nice. And if you look at the tape, he almost did it. Tank locked him up. Shortly after, he gets knocked down on Garcia, and then the whole aspect of the whole fight changes, which was what I was going to get to. Is that had it not been for that knockdown, it was a whole completely different fight. And so, really, that changed the whole the whole aspect of the fight. When Garcia went down after that, Tank really just started getting into his head from there on out. And he was kind of outboxed him until he lined him up for the shot. But at the end of the day, it was a good fight. And then I had to look at the bigger picture. That was a fight we wanted. I just tipped my hat to them. So what's next? As a boxing fan, as something that we really got a chance to lock on to and be happy about the sport, what's going to make us have that same effect? Pacquiao versus Money, or Canelo versus Money, or Wilder and Fury, and it's a couple other big fights. Those are the more recent ones that I can really recall. I've been really happy about. I'll pay the money to see. So I recapped it, and I thought, don't tell me you want a rematch right up the gates. No, he got outboxed, and it kind of was too much for him. So here's what I'm looking at. All right, I like your boy Rolly. Roland Romero. I thought that fight versus Tank was a pretty decent fight. I thought he was landing some great shots on Tank. I thought until he got knocked out, in my opinion, versus all the boxers he's faced so far, Tank being, that Rolly probably had the best shot of going the distance or potentially landing a knockout. So what am I saying? Let's talk all sports, baby. Rolly, go ahead and string you some wins. Alright. Garcia, go ahead and string you some wins. I want to see those two go. Where's the spoon? Did you taste it though? I want to see those two go. I'm not playing around. Rolly and Garcia, after they string some wins together. Then I want to see the winner of that get the rematch versus Tank, depending on how things go in meantime, between time. What else you got for me? Because in the big boys, I mean, Wilder, he's holding his thing down. He did his thing. I think I seen he massacred another man's face, but it wasn't a big name fight. And Fury's not gonna be in the big name fights. You got some cool like middleweight people, but I'm talking box office. So I'm going Rolly, Garcia, string the wins, get that fight together versus those two, which is a fight in itself. Then let the winner take back on Tank for a rematch, and we'll start there. If you got a different fight you'd like to string up and see before that, or think that's better than that, get in those comments. Garage Talk, all sports. Y'all know what it is. Let's go.